guys, how are you? Happy April Fools! Did you guys like my... Wait, let me make this a bit bigger. Did you guys like the cover? It's a short cover, I know, but like I was hoping that was pretty good, that it sounded great, that you guys liked it. Did you guys like it? Because if not, you can tell me, and I'll be neutral about it, as one is, you know? I'll be like, oh, that's okay, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, yeah. I slept the whole day today because I was up all night last night, and I had a meeting in the morning, so I go to my meeting, and it ended at like, what? It ended at around 10:30? I waited until 11 so that my scheduled cover would go up and I could tell you guys about it, and then I was like, okay, now I can go to sleep. I completely fell asleep, woke up at like 5 something, very late. By 6 p.m. I was fully awake, and now we're here. And if you ask like, hey Mew, did you eat something? I did. I had a snack after waking up, and then dinner right now, and I also have a beverage, as one should. And yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great, guys. Today I really want to write something that's like kind of funny and, you know, like feels light-hearted and cheers you up the way April Fools is supposed to. Because I was like, I wanted to do a meme song singing day for April Fools, but I couldn't find enough, so I was just like, well, whatever, you know, if I can't sing, I might as well make music. So yeah, here we are. Oh, why do I keep going? Here, I'll put myself over here, yeah. So yeah, that's why I decided, you know what, if I can't sing it, I might as well make it, and it makes sense, trust. It makes so much sense. So here we are, doing things like making music soon though. I have to say I'm still kind of sleepy because like I didn't sleep at night, right? And 5 hours of sleep was not nearly enough, or 6 hours was not nearly enough. I feel like I really need to sleep more to wake myself up. I even played a bit of Valorant before this. Did not work. I'm still just as sleepy. But at this stage, it feels like the prank should be I turn off the music making and turn on Valorant and be like, guys, the prank was actually I'm not making any music today. That'd be mean. So we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna turn off the BGM now. And then we're gonna do a quick like audio check of if you guys can hear it or not, because you know that's really quite important. Can you guys hear this? Yeah, okay, it's audible, right? As long as it's audible. I'm just gonna Okay, yeah, I think that's loud enough, hopefully. Finally put on my headphones. Today in the morning, right, in my meeting, so we were like doing music stuff, and I was telling my coworker Sterling, we were like in the meeting and I was just like, yeah, I have my headphones turned up really loud because my headphones have been weird the last 2 days. And she's like, no, Mew, just get a new pair, right? And I was like, well, you see, Sterling, you see, it only happened about 2 days ago. I wasn't sure if there was something actually wrong or if I was just sort of imagining it in my head. But yeah, and then I was like, but don't worry, I have an extra pair that like, well, it's a fancier pair, so I only ever use it for like very specific tasks, and normally it just stays inside, sheltered from the wind and the rain and the dust, so that I can preserve it for as long as possible because it's just so fancy. I say fancy, but I really just mean it's very, 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 what's the word for it? What happened to my voice all of a sudden? Yeah, it's like very expensive. It's like a very high, crazy pair of studio headphones that I try not to use for random shit that I'm doing. Because I would only want to use it for like doing music related stuff. So that's what I usually think when I want to do that. But then, it kind of ends up being like I still end up not using that as often as I do my normal headset. So, mm, not that. Definitely not that. I cannot see part of the screen because it's blocked by my, yeah. I can't hear it. Is anything even happening? Oh, I like that though. It's quite nice. I was gonna try to see if there were any like cool samples that had like funny sounding sounds. Oh, that one was quite funny actually. Oh, that's also really nice. What? Wait. Wait, I have a stupid idea. Um, maybe it's kind of stupid, maybe it's not. You never know. Holy shit, wow. No, but my eyes are literally like crying for me to go back to sleep, for real. It's not even funny. Like, I wish I wasn't so sleepy. Okay, I don't really like these that much. So just like something that sounds strange, right? Okay, I'm just gonna try to see what we have. Melodic circadian. John Luther. No, but this is all guitar, right? Oh. Oh, but I just want like something that sounds strange and funny. Oh, those are like kind of, yeah. 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 Got a little. One down. Got a little. One down. Something like that. I don't know. I can hear it. Wait, no, that's a... Guys, that's a full-on meme audio. Wow, these are really nice. Oh my god, I was gonna try to like make something funky, but like I don't think I'm finding what I really want, so I will give up after a while if I don't find anything I really like. So, oh, I like that. Oh, that's fun. Why does it keep saying Dune though? You can never escape it, huh? It's like if you walked in, you'll never Muad'Dib. You'll never escape it. Bow, bow, bow. No, but like, why does it sound like that? Honestly, I don't really know. What the heck is a funny sound? If you search that up, I'm like, I know those are there's like, I was literally recently watching someone talk about this, like what makes people laugh and why people laugh at a specific type of sound, right? And I don't remember much of it. My mind is completely and utterly asleep right now. Hey, maybe that might help us. Okay, instead of looking for samples to use, I still want to keep looking for samples though. Oh no. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, none of these sound that fun to me. Ah, give me something good. Come on. Household hits. Oh, yes. You know, I really like using sounds that are not typically used as percussion for percussion. Like, because they have a lot of percussive elements, but they're not usually used. I feel like those sounds do a lot for anything, actually. Just listening. Uh, oh, that's fun. Huh. Okay, you know what? Let's just find funny sounding thingies. I don't know. Did they add brass recently? Because I swear I haven't seen it before. No, 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 no. Wait, they did add brass recently. Like, I have not seen it before. I don't know how to make this sound funny, guys. Maybe the joke is that I'm floundering while trying to be like, I can definitely make this kind of funny. Genuinely no idea if that's even possible at this point, but like, we keep trying. Oh, that's a really nice drum kit. Holy shit. I love that it's called trash. That is hilarious. Still think that that's hilarious. That sounds like a funny that does sound like a funny, you know? I genuinely don't know what would be funny in this case. Huh. I don't know. Do I have to think this much? Can I just do whatever and call it a day? Just be like, okay, it's done. Kind of wish I was on MewScore all of a sudden. Okay. No, seriously, why can't I keep myself awake? My eyes are just threatening to close at any second. You know, I make bad decisions. I do, but like, how is this a bad decision? Like, I slept, in my opinion, enough, but clearly my body thinks differently. Which is a shame because I thought we had a thing going for us, you know? Okay, I have an idea. Now, I don't know if that idea is good or not, but it's an idea. It's something. It is something indeed. I don't know if that's good or not, though. Like, I genuinely have no idea what's going on. Quantize to 1.4. Nope. Quantize to 1.8. Nope. Okay. That was a bad decision. Quantize. 1.16. Yeah. My headphones are definitely completely gone, though. Cause like there's the left, right? It's being like a bit audibly softer than the right, which is very distracting when you're trying to mix, okay? Holy shit. Cause like this morning, I was also mixing a bit because like we were doing some experiments for future mix options. And so I was sitting there and I was like, okay, cool, like let's do this, right? Like I'm like while Sterling was listening to something that we were working on, she was like, okay, yeah, let me listen to this. I was working on like trying to figure out what kind of mix we wanted for it. And so I'm like I'm looking, and I'm like, bro, my headphones are just like they're doing fine for now. But right now I can really hear how off it sounds. Ah. Like, oh my god, it is not. It's not good. Oh gosh. I think what I'm gonna do though for these last two is just move them up in front. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. I'm being finicky for no reason at this point. Hi, Pap. Oh my gosh. I don't know, I kind of just want to do like a really stupid crass thing and just make everything sound like a bunch of farts. Does that make sense? I did hear like, I'm good, how are you? I did, like, there was this one, like, sample that I heard that literally sounded like, it was like an instrument that sounded like a melody of farts. It's so funny. What did do mean? I genuinely do not know what I'm doing anymore. Nope, that was ouch. That's good. It's good that you're good. Ah. Okay, I still don't know though. What the heck do I do? Ah, I'm very tempted to just give up. I don't know what's going on, man. I like that one though. That sounds good. Wow, that's very pleasant. What if we do texture sounds? I don't know, man. Ah. I mean, struggle is normal, so I'm not that surprised as much as I am just confused as to what the heck is going on, because I don't really know. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely not that one. It doesn't sound bad, it just sounds, not for sure. Oh, I really like that. I really like that. My headphones are totally fucked though. Like, they're gone. Wow, the left side is just, it's so bad. Oh no. Ah, I I don't know what to do now. I'm gonna save this one because it's really nice. Holy shit, that E minor is just so nice with the. Oh, it sounds so good. I want to listen to the C. Why did they all sound so good? Holy shit. Oh my god, they sound really good. That was very loud. Wow, stop. That is very loud. Holy shit, that's so good. I don't get it. How did they make it sound this good? I've always wanted to learn how to like sample stuff. As far as I understand, it's pretty dang simple, but like, is it really? Are they lying to me? What the heck was that sound? Oh, it's worse. Yeah. No, that's yep. Oh no, that's the same thing. Oh gosh. Wow. I like this though. It's water. Oh, I really like this one. What the heck? I don't know what's going on anymore, guys, but like I'm enjoying myself mostly. I like this one too. Very crunchy sounding. I like this one. It's so pretty. Like all of it sounds so good. Huh. 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 I see. Huh. No, I really like all the drums. Holy shit. Why are all of these so good? Hmm. I feel about ready to give up. Yeah, I feel about ready to give up, man. I have genuinely no idea what this should be like. Oh, I like this. That's so fun. Ah! No, I'm learning so much. Holy shit. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, this all is so interesting. Quite interesting, I tell you. You know, okay. Whoa. Ouch. Wow, that sounds intense. Very cool. Holy crap, that was so intense. Huh. Oh, I like that. Whatever that is. That sounded great. Holy shit. Wow. Ow. Okay. Yeah, no. That was traumatizing. It truly was kind of traumatizing. My ears feel different. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna say I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. And I kind of want to stop. Holy crap. Wow, that's terrible. But I don't want to end the stream. It feels wrong. Okay, for now, I'll turn on the background music. Let's just chat for a bit, guys. I genuinely have nothing to say. Don't have any brain cells left. And my headphones aren't working right, so that's also great and fun, you know? I'm very, very hopeful for this. So, yeah. How have you guys been? Because I've been alright. Today has been long, for sure, but like, it's been fine. And frankly, I just really feel like this intense urge to just stop talking all of a sudden. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, wow, I feel a little bit like out of my depth because I saw for the first time in a while I haven't been able to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Like for making music on a day. Wow, I feel like I feel like the last time we did one of these streams where I was like, this is like part one of this XYZ stream series stream thing. It also kind of started badly because we started quite confused and just like, oh, it's not really doing what I wanted to do. And here we are, doing that all over again because we did basically making music with Mew part 1, you know? It's, yeah. hey, even if I didn't make anything specific, I think it's cool that I was able to find out so many of the sample packs that I like that had an interesting sound that I was really excited about being able to hear, and that is very different from how it ends up normally. So yeah, in fact, I think this stream's gonna end very, very soon because I don't have anything much to talk about. Because I really had just planned to make like a funny piece of music and then be like, okay, cool guys, that was great, that was fun. Let's do this again soon. Ended up not really doing much, huh? I mean, in some ways it's a bit like discouraging, but in other ways it's like a lesson learned, you know? Like in some ways it's like, oh, I wish it didn't have to be like that, because it feels like so unfair. But then obviously in many ways it's like, I don't know why I go straight to introspection when stuff like this happens. Well, I'm moving to my chatting screen. But yeah, like, it's a lesson learned, alright? Like, I genuinely do believe that if this is a lesson learned, that if I feel like really, really sleepy, I probably shouldn't stream. Because, honestly, I wasn't feeling sleepy before stream, though. It was around when I was like, okay, now it's time to stream. I turned on stream, and like 2 minutes into the stream, I'm like, why do I feel so sleepy? That's not a good thing either, by the way. That's also that's a huge indication of something's wrong. Abort mission. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I didn't really have any idea of what I could do for like a funny sounding piece of a funny sounding composition anyways. So it kind of makes sense that it ended like this. But I'm still glad we got to do this. This has still been extremely fun. Confusion aside though. Like, confusion kept to the side, it has been incredibly enlightening as an experience. I do still feel confused because just before stream I was trying to see what the size of the screen, the window capture should be, because you know, like I was like trying to shift things a little bit. And yeah, I was like, I'm still okay at that point. Don't know what happened when I started to stream though. Maybe it's just a thing of your exhaustion is finally catching up to you because it's been like a few hours since you were awake. So now you're like, okay, now go back to sleep because you need to sleep. Or your body's like, hey, sleep schedule reset please, which I'm amenable to just because it is quite important. But seriously, can't believe today's April Fools. We're already at April, guys. I was working very hard last night on reading, and then I was like doing some work, and then I finished a lot of stuff that I had left. Because I still have a lot of time for all of those things, but I just was being like, I felt discouraged to finish like this analysis that I had to write. Less discouraged, more just like I don't want to write it anymore because it feels very tedious and feels really unnecessary to write something like this. And I was like, oh, I have to like write a brief statement, etc, yada yada yada, not work related, IRL stuff related. And also it's nothing like incriminating, so you know, that's another thing. But yeah, I was feeling very, very like annoyed at the thought of having to finish it, because I'd finished half of it already, by the way. Like, it was already halfway done. I just had to finish the second half, which is what I was taking a lot of time to do. And I finally sat down and finished it yesterday. Finished my brief statement, finished like setting up a lot of the stuff that I had to set up. I feel very proud of me, because yeah, it takes a lot of energy to do those things. Oh my god, the lizard. Dude, the lizards in my room have been so like not cautious. They're everywhere. There was one on the ceiling when I was going to sleep in the morning at like 10 a.m. 11 a.m. I'm trying to go to sleep. I see a lizard on the ceiling and I'm like, what the heck are these lizards doing? What are they finding on the ceiling? There's no, like, my room doesn't have that many insects either. There's just lizards. There's like a whole family of them. It's like a lot of lizards, guys. I'm really glad that I'll be moving soon, because it's like, dang. Oh no, the lizard is on the ceiling again. The ceiling fan's on. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, what are they doing on the ceiling? I'm so scared. I'm gonna go turn off the ceiling fan, like, 1 second. Oh god. At least if it falls, it's not gonna be cut into pieces. Oh my gosh. What in the world? What is there in the ceiling that, like, on the ceiling that the lizards are always going up there? Like, stick to your house. You guys have a designated space. No, we do not have a house for the lizards, guys. I'm just saying it because they occupy a part of the storage area that we have. So, yeah, at least that's where I see them sneaking back into. Sneaking is a broad term. They do sneak though a little bit. Kind of show up out of nowhere. Oh my god, lizards reminds me, I saw this video of somebody finding a lizard in their drink. Not like a cut up lizard tail or something, just like a full lizard. It was alive and everything. It was just like chilling in their drink. And then they had to obviously pick it up and like move it away or something. And horrifying to find a lizard in your drink. Like, can you imagine? That must have been traumatizing. Like, just like, oh my god, where'd you come from? Lizards do scare me a little bit because I'm like, oh my god, they're just there. Yeah. I mean, I don't really want to end stream so quick. So, what do you guys think I should do? I don't feel up to writing music. I tried and it did not work, so if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. Maybe you could play Apex. I was thinking that we should do like a gorilla stream sometime this week so we can play a bit of Apex. I can play a bit of Apex. I need a reason to actually go and open it up because normally I'm just not playing games a lot off stream. Like, I think the only few games that I have been playing off stream were Wizard with a Gun and Valorant, but right now Wizard with a Gun is something I've been playing on stream, so I just like decided, okay, pause on that, and I've just been playing like one match for every single time I click onto Valorant, which is not a lot of times. So yeah, I'm like so close to getting Clove. I know that before our Valorant stream this week I will be able to get Clove, but news, I got to bronze 2 today, literally just before stream. It was really wild. Like, I was literally like, what the heck, how did I get to bronze 2? I was also the MVP of that match and I was just like, I'm so surprised, what the heck. Yeah, I basically kind of carried them because I was like, wow, I'm so good at this, holy shit. But I do not recommend me playing Valorant while I'm so sleepy because it's like I become bad even worse than I normally am. So, you know, yeah. I know, I'm just thinking, what could we possibly do? Or we can just chat for a bit and then, yeah, I'll end stream when it gets closer to like 1 hour and 15 minutes or something. Maybe just closer to 1 hour because I do feel really quite sleepy and barely keep my eyes open. Like, no, for real though, they're like slowly but surely closing. Like, you can see on my model as well, my eyes becoming smaller every once in a while. I'm having trouble keeping them like forcefully open, which I guess my body's like finally launching like a full protest, being like, Mew, you've abused me too much. I must for sure ensure that I survive and I come out on top. So sleep it is. Sometimes, you know, it's just like an urgent need for sleep instead of anything else. Sometimes I believe that when I really need to sleep that badly that I'm falling asleep while sitting, then it just means that somebody else really, really needs me more in my dreams, you know? Like they're literally eagerly waiting for my help. And I'm like, cool, be right there, babe. And it's usually me that needs my help in a dream. The me in the dream needs my help. It makes sense when you experience it, guys. It makes perfect sense. But yeah. I mean, this doesn't count as a good prank, so happy April Fool still? I don't know. It's actually not as loud today as it has been the past couple of days, but it's still just as hot. Like in the morning, during my meeting, I actually could still record a little bit, even though it was like 9 a.m. And normally at 9 a.m. it's quite loud, right? Like there's a lot of cars, there's a lot of people, a lot of honking, a lot of random noises. But today morning it actually felt like there wasn't that much as compared to like any other day. And I was like, I'm so thankful because I was recording some stuff during the meeting. Literally me just being like, okay, I'm just gonna sing for just a little bit. Need to record this. Sterling was just like, oh, are you sure you want to do this right now? And I was like, yeah. The sooner we get it done, the sooner it gets done, you know? It's like, wow, we've done it. Fantastic. Proud of us. Yes. And then, yeah, me and Sterling were chilling for a bit until it was like 1 a.m. for her. And she was like, okay. And I was like, okay, how long do I have you? And she's like, no, wait, it's 1 a.m. I really gotta go to sleep because I have to wake up early in the morning tomorrow. And I was like, no, you should have told me. We would have finished this way earlier. Holy crap. Because, like, usually the last little, like, after we're done with the work part, me and everyone at Entropy just sits and chills. Most of the time, you see, like, everyone at Entropy is like super like focused when they need to be, and we all have fun when we're not like doing work stuff. Like there's many meetings which we do the meeting part, we stop, we're like, okay, we're done with work now, we can have fun, right? So you literally have like a 2 hour long meeting and get a lot of work done, and then we'll be there for another 2 hours chilling, having fun, like talking and laughing and, you know, like hanging out, watching videos. It can go crazy. Like I can't wait for us to have our own office at some, like, you know, in the near future, because I think that would make it so much more like obvious when we're like, we're done with work, and then we literally just take off our like brain cells out of our brains. We're like having fun, having a dance party, playing music, talking, snacking. I can just see it. It's not like it, I can literally see it. Like I'm literally like, oh my gosh, yes. Like it's just yes. I believe that like whenever we get in an actual office and have our meetings in like a proper like conference room or whatever, I have the feeling that after we're done with the work part, we literally just up and get out of the office, go to like a nice restaurant or something and have fun every single day. I believe in us. But yeah, can you imagine? I mean, it feels very real when you say when we have an office, because like I mean at some point we will, right? Like it's kind of inevitable. At some point we'll need an office if we're all, especially if there's like multiple people living in the same city. It's just more convenient to have a place where you can say, okay, designated meeting place. But obviously like it shouldn't be like someone's house or cafe or something. Like I want it to be an actual office space, because that way we can like keep our work stuff, make sure everything stays there and it's proper. No one has to carry around a bunch of documents everywhere. It's great. I can't wait for the day. Like if I'm being honest, I just really want to purchase a building that I can then convert into an office. And me and Hex are literally talking about this a few months ago, and she was like, we should, and then we were talking about how we want to make like the reception lobby floor of our office space like we wanted to make it like a super art gallery type area where you can come and look at all the exhibits, and there'll be like a coffee or boba shop, and there'll be like food at the bottom, so you can like just go whenever, get yourself a snack, get yourself some lunch, all of that good stuff. And I was like, yes, I approve. This message is approved. I approve this message, indeed. I do. I truly believe that like we're not that far off from actually achieving this, so I'm glad that we have plans for a space I can genuinely see existing for us, you know? Yeah. And then, oh, we have some like really crazy ideas of how like we should make karaoke booths for our employees, so that like if anyone's really stressed and they're like, I need some stress relief, they can go into the karaoke, scream their heart out, and come back outside changed person. Just like, okay, I feel much calmer, much normaler now. Like my need for excitement and flush or need to rage it out has been fulfilled. Now I can go back to work with a clean slate, ready to have fun at work. I feel like those two things don't sound like, you know, they're not supposed to be synonymous according to a lot of people, but in my opinion, like, I feel like if you're not having fun at work, but you're spending so much of your day, every single day almost, then what's the point of going to work other than like the money aspect of it? It's just like, oh my gosh, for the love of God, let's just find a way to make it happen, you know? Just find a way to make it happen. I believe that it's possible to have fun at your workplace, like most of the time. It's inevitable for you to feel annoyed and like uncomfortable at some point, but like most of the time I think is a good place to work at. Like if you're having fun most of the time, you're not having fun when you're having arguments or something, because arguments are, even though sometimes they're avoidable, they're also kind of unavoidable. Like obviously people are gonna have like different perspectives, etc. Also, this is unrelated, but I was watching Giga from V Shoujo like talk about time management like a couple of days ago, and sorry, I had a yawn. A lot of her advice was really sound, but I think the one thing that I disagreed with was like her thing of saying like motivation is like a, like, you know, it's like it can go away, and it's true. Like no, she's right that it can go away, and so you should like form discipline, you should form habit. But the way that she went about suggesting how people could implement it in their own lives, I felt like that was like presuming that you have the space to do all of that stuff. For me, like I distinctly remembered that I didn't have the space to just walk to a different area to do something that because like I only had so much space in my house, right? Now I have the luxury of being able to walk into a different room to do a different task, like so that I can make it a different environment. Like there's a room that I go to have fun in, there's a room that I go to do work in, like, but if you don't have the luxury of all of that, how do you figure that for yourself? And like obviously still habit and trying to change your like some part of your environment so that it reflects what you're supposed to be doing, because once you get used to it, that's how your brain is like, okay, switch. It's sometimes instantaneous too. Like for me, it's just like for me, I made it way simpler. I don't even need to do any like pre XYZ thing rituals. I just sort of, I'm very quick on the uptake, but also that I've gotten used to just flipping the switch when I need to. Like there's like a switch in my head that goes like work or fun, and so on and off is pretty freaking easy. But even then, like when I'm streaming, my routine is to like sit down, open everything, check everything before I start stream, and then start streaming. And so that helps me make sure my brain is in the right mindset for all of this, you know? Like there is still like, it's a mix of work and fun, right? Like I still have to be serious because on some level it is work. But if I'm not having fun, it's quite obvious when you're not having fun, because lots of people can like read the way that your voice changes when you're having fun or when you're not. So I'm like, she makes a lot of sense, and like, yes, her methods are quite sound, but they're also like presuming that you have the luxury of having multiple rooms that you can access for various different activities, that you have no one to tell you like, hey, stay in your room, or stay in your corner, or stay where you are supposed to, where you have your all of your stuff in, because that's where you're supposed to be doing stuff. Because like, imagine you have a big family, you guys live in one house, it's like you only really have like one corner to yourself. How do you figure out make that corner your fun, your study, your chilling, everything corner? Because that's the only corner that you're given, that you have access to. It's just about your brain then, right? Like, you have to mentally change your mental environment to reflect what you really need to do. And that's like more difficult for sure to achieve. Like, it's a lot more easier to change your physical environment every single time you want to change your mental environment. But if you're able to master the skill of changing whenever you need your mental environment to change, to the attitude that you have towards a certain task to change, like, dang, it'd be insane. Because like, I do feel like it's a lot easier on me, because I can study anywhere, okay? I can work anywhere. No joke, like, you can put me in the middle of a busy restaurant, but if I have to like sit in on a meeting, I'll be work mode. I will literally just like stop thinking about random stuff, just work. And if you tell me like, okay, we're in the middle of a meeting but it's fun time, I can do fun. Like, it doesn't have, like, obviously mine is a bit radical, but it's also like very much made with my own experiences in life. Because I genuinely didn't have the luxury of being able to walk to a different room to do different things. Like, I genuinely just had a corner to myself, saying, okay, this is my area and this is where I can like work, study, well, like study and have fun and chill and relax and all of those things. Like, they all have to be done in this one specific area, because there's no one else that I can go to do all of this. Like, it's here or nowhere, you know, it's here or there's nothing to achieve at all. So for me, it was like sort of a, you need to do it or you just don't have any like actually good methods to do all of the work that you pile onto yourself, like academics. Like, you have to do your homework and projects and assignments. So like, if you can't like keep your mindset for the schoolwork, you're not going to be able to do them. And if you don't do them, you're obviously going to fail the subjects. And like, so it's more of like there's a need for it, so you have to develop it, evolutionary thing. But yeah, it's not impossible to like learn how to do that. I imagine that it would be like, if you really had to quantize it, it wouldn't be completely impossible. You still have like a decent chance to like learn how to do it. And yeah, and there's like a bunch of shortcuts as well, right? Like, say you have like a routine that you do before you get to work, or like before you sit down to work. If you keep doing that routine enough time, your brain that just associates that with work. Like, it's just Pavloving yourself over and over, convincing yourself that this is how, if I do this thing, even my subconscious gets affected, right? Like, that's how you sort of achieve and make it for yourself. Like, those habits that you really need. Like, as long as you do something that supports it, as long as you do something that convinces your brain that this is what it is for, and you do it over and over again, and you like reinforce that like judgment that, okay, when this happens, that means XYZ thing is happening. So like, imagine if you're like, you have one desk for your work, for your gaming, for your fun, like everything, right? So you sit on the desk whenever you get a glass of coffee, or when you would get a cup of coffee, it's like, okay, work time. And when you get like a soda or like a sparkling water or something, it's like, oh, you're gonna game. And when you just get water, it's like, oh, you're just doing nothing. So like, your brain, if you get coffee every single day before you start work, then your brain starts to associate coffee with work, which works surprisingly well in the end. Like, once your brain has these like subconscious connections and you're not consciously thinking about making it happen, it's like, oh, when you need to like, oh, I need to work, you go make a coffee, you're ready for work. You're like, I'm prepared, I'm gonna be productive, I'm gonna be able to get work done. So she's right in saying that like motivation isn't everything, but I also do think that, but motivation is like the starting push you need. Like, motivation gives you the energy to start, but like finishing that marathon, finishing that building that you're trying to build, it has to be done through more than just motivation. Motivation definitely puts you up, like makes you begin things and makes you like go like, okay, I gotta do this, so now I really want to do it, so I might as well start. But the discipline, the habit is what's going to make sure that you finish it, you know? Which is also really important. Starting things is, in my opinion, easy because it's just like you have to do one thing to start. You have nothing to lose if you start. But continuing it is difficult because it's like now you have additional responsibilities you have to give time to, and not everyone has the time to do that. So yeah. Okay, my eyes are literally closing as we speak. I genuinely cannot keep my eyes open. So I'll say a really quick goodbye. Oh god, we really took a tangent, huh? Like I don't even, at some point I don't remember how this conversation about time management and like habit making came about, but I know it's because it was about Giga's clip where she was talking about time management tips, like how to be better at like managing yourself basically. And yeah, I do disagree with some of the things she said, but she makes a lot of she makes a lot of good points. If you have not seen that clip, I do recommend you go check it out, especially if you're looking for like some time management ideas, because we like streamers, people who are like really famous, have a lot of work. They do end up doing a lot every single day, so for them time management is vitally important. So is it for every other person, because you know you only have so much time in one day, so it's nice if you know how you're gonna spend it. But yeah, it's not like it's necessary to do any of those things. It's like if what works for you should work for you, and if it works for you, why change it? Why fix something that isn't broken, you know? Oh my gosh, I was gonna say bye. Unrelated. Yeah. This was all unrelated to anything related to April Fools or music making. It was just something that I came across like yesterday, and I just really couldn't stop thinking about it. I was like, wow. Thoughts are thinking, are being thunk. And I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna say bye and then I'm gonna go sleep. My eyes literally are not going to stay open for like more than 2 minutes. I really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much for sticking around even when I'm literally not even doing anything. Adore you guys for that. I will see y'all not tomorrow because tomorrow I have a rest day. So bye bye now. Mwah.